everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are going to be reacting to the Stray Kids SKZFLIX video. 10 minutes, almost 11. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting it to be that long, but I'm thankful for it.
I'm happy.
Yes.
Because I was really scared they were going to give us like a 3-minute video or like a minute and a half, like an unveil length SKZFLIX.
They'd make us wait this long for SKZFLIX and they're like 1 minute.
And
go.
then I guess leave would have been, I guess, some sort of part of it too, but still it's not long enough.
So we are excited that it is longer than we anticipated.
I say that like Leave will have an MV. That's not necessarily true. I forget that just because there's an unveil does not mean there's an MV.
It's true too. I swear I feel like you just can't fully predict it. You might have an idea, but you just can't predict it. So like we knew SKZFLIX was coming. We didn't know how long. 10 minutes, almost 11. So we are what?
You know what else they can't predict?
What?
My tongue is blue.
Well, now they know. Why that? How were they supposed to predict that? You should have been like, guys, you notice anything different about me today?
Notice anything different? No.
So we are excited to watch this. We are also a little nervous to watch this, just kind of coming off what the last one was. Okay. And all of the pieces combined. So
I told her before this that I went through like a random binge today on some of their older MVs, and especially the ones that definitely go hand in hand with this. I've rewatched those again because we've rewatched those since, and I rewatched them again today, and then I watched some of their other MVs. So I'm ready. Don't expect anything, but I'm ready. I still feel like I'm a little uneasy because the tone that they gave us in the trailer and the unveil was a little bit. I feel like it's gonna tug on our heartstrings.
I don't trust it. Like I don't trust the facade
Uneasy.
that has been. Yeah. Huh? What'd you say?
Uneasy.
Oh, I swear I heard her go unsy.
Uneasy.
I was like, what? Yes, uneasy. I don't feel like I fully trust the facade. However, I want to be really hopeful and believe that everything's gonna be fine.
I feel like any typical movie, it's always gonna start here. It's gonna go here before it gets better.
That was a really good,
plot
description. It's gonna go here and then go here
until it gets better. But I don't know. I'm hoping it gets better and they don't leave us on like some sort of like cliffhanger where it goes nah.
Oh, come on, it's Stray Kids. You think it's not going to do that? I just hope that
I'm scared.
I hope this goes well. And are you ready? Are you ready to watch this and leave with more questions than we started with?
Pause warning. We're only watching this once. Oh my god. We're watching this once because it's almost 11 minutes. That doesn't mean we will probably be pausing. We're going to try not to like sit there and deep analyze. So if we pause, it's just to like mention something or catch a thought. We're going to try to save like if we have any thoughts after for the ending. Hopefully we do. I'll try my best to keep my thought here.
And we're going to have more questions than anything.
Probably.
So,
all right. Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Should have brought popcorn. Is that film? It's fighting.
Sounded like Lino to me.
Is it memories? Has he been hit?
오늘 왜 안 왔어?
누구?
아니 오늘 왜 안 왔냐고. 미술 선생님 오늘 수업 아까웠대. 좋은 표정 그리고 싶었는데 형이 오늘 안 와서 내가 걔 누구냐? 그 진영이 얼굴 그렸어.
That
The
crunch.
sound is so good. Look at the birds. Interesting look.
Almost like Lino didn't remember why he'd had the bruises or the cuts on his face.
I felt more like he didn't know who Felix was. He was disoriented.
He was very disoriented, but he was kind of touching his face like weird.
So
he was in like a different place when he woke up, it seemed like.
Real quick recap, really quick before we get into this, because I feel like it needs to be said. So Yeah. I don't know anything about this, but it does. I don't know if it's. I'm not going to say anything yet because we don't know enough. But we already promised each other not to make big conclusions till we finish it. But the stuff that we've seen before, it seemed like there are multiple versions of them, or it's almost like from the trailer, it seems like they've lost their way, or
Parallel.
kind of like, which I think was interesting, mirrors their storyline and their other stuff. But it almost like they were trying to find their way back to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And in Leave, it seemed almost like Felix was watching them, but they weren't. I don't know if they didn't see him or he was just seeing memories or something. So that's really interesting to me that he just kind of like. So I'm like, where are we here? Is this him coming out of something and like we're restarting something again, or you know what I mean?
New place or
because
something.
it just started. It's very interesting. So
camera work and sound on point though.
It's a movie.
그때 이렇게 얘기하는 거야. 나 다시 돌아가야 돼.
야, 그러려면 좋은 배우가
오케이.
있어야겠다.
아 근데 뭐 그 정도쯤이야 내가 금방 찾을 수 있어.
It's the film.
야, 감독은 접니다. 예? 잊지 말아주세요. 캐스팅은 내가 할 거야.
나 진짜 금방 잘 찾는데. 찾고 싶다 배우. 네?
진짜 멋진 배우를 찾고
아
싶다.
천천히 가.
Focused on him, but not focused on Lino.
산책이나 갈래?
그래 가자. 왜 이렇게 빨리 가? 같이 가 이 자식아.
찾고 싶다. 진짜
오케이.
훌륭한 배우.
야, 같이
Someone
가.
you
아직도
Someone you got
그런
it.
얘기도 다 못했다고.
근데
아,
왜 배우가 되고 싶은 거야?
자유롭잖아. 이 사람 저 사람 다 돼 볼 수 있고.
it's gonna make me cry.
그리고 뭔가 그런 배우들을 보고 있으면 창문 밖 넓은 세상을 보는 기분이랄까?
Music.
왜? 뭐 있어?
찾은 것 같다.
Where did he pull that
뭘
from?
찾아?
우리 배우.
Found his actor.
Mm-hmm.
Conveniently as
Huh.
안녕하세요. 언젠가는 영화계 한 획을 그을 남자 거장이 되고 싶은 한지성입니다. 제가 정말 존경하는 감독님은 스티븐 스필버그 감독님이고요. 그리고 앞으로 스티븐 스필버그
현진이 형,
정말
뭐 봐?
SF
We know.
찍고 그리고 정말 청춘물 그리고
아니야, 그냥 지원 영상 보고 있었어.
Okay, this is also interesting because I just assumed they had already knew each other and they were already friends. So it almost seems like this whole like club or thing that they're trying to we're gonna make this video, right? It's like that's almost how like some of them knew each other, but all of them came together from this.
not gonna lie, it felt very not coincidental. Felix looked very like
Felix looks very
well,
strange.
he looked very thoughtful, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, you want to go for a walk?" and puts him right in the path of someone who's searching for an actor, for someone who wants to be an actor.
No,
It just felt very strange.
Felix is giving me very strange vibes in general, like the facial
But
expressions
yeah,
he's making.
I agree. I do
Also,
like
the
seeing
acting.
them. I like seeing them pieced together as a group. Yes.
지원 많이 왔어? 찬영이 이번에도 뭐 단편 영화제 준비한다던데.
아 진짜? 정현아 이번에 단편 영화 하게 되면 뭐 할래?
카메라맨 해보고 싶은데
아,
카메라 형이 더 잘 찍으니까
카메라?
이번에도 뭐 배워하지 뭐.
카메라 내가 할게.
Dreams
That's
come
the-
true to
that's-
those who truly want them.
that's from The View. Yeah. Multi-universe short film festival.
Oh, that was a sick
이번에도 멋있는 거 만들어 보는 거야.
It's from the trailer.
근데 이번에 무슨 얘기를 할 건데?
촬영 일정은 없겠다.
감독이랑 작가 만나러
Stray Kids
가야지.
back there. So cute.
우리 수상 내역이야? 오, 좀 친해.
우리는
여기야?
Again,
오, 좀 친해.
character on point. I love. And he's
우리는
killing me.
이번에 옛 친구들을 만나러 온 그리고 다시 돌아가야만 하는 주인공 평행세계 이야기를 할 거야.
형,
I'm trying to vibe to this song. Jungmin, can you stop being so adorable for
said-
5 seconds,
He
please?
said, not right now.
You could tell he was at the end of his fuse every time.
그리고
He likes the idea,
돌아가야만 하는
okay?
주인공 평행세계 이야기를 할 거야.
형, 슈테이킹도.
The calm down.
난 좋아.
그래 그럼.
그럼 스토리만 기다리고 있을게.
Leave.
평행세계에 대해서 눈치챈 민호 형이 친구들을 지나쳐가서
Awesome.
그때 민호 형이 모습 하나 나오는 거야.
Shouldn't be heard.
내가
This song though. I heard blind. I did.
Standing in the blind spot.
That's
얘나 나 커피 의지.
뭐
Can you drink those in one of the other movies?
해보는 거지. 이걸 이렇게 밟으면 민호 뒤로 멋있는 효과가 나오는 거야.
그러면 신호 줘.
너가 신어줘?
내가 신어줄게.
Their own effects, you know? No CGI here. He's so cute with the glasses.
잘했어. 그자, 그자.
나 이제 돌아가야 돼.
Back where?
어때? 방금 괜찮았지?
Oh, God. Oh, they're on that bus again. All sleeping but him.
스탠바이. 자, 씬 넘버 32.
레디. 액션. 찾으러 가야 돼. 엔진.
Sorry, I needed a moment to just appreciate. They look so fluffy.
I
and
know,
cute
I
and
know.
Just, okay, I just needed a
I
second.
know.
너 물 놓치면 어떡하냐.
다시.
찾으러 가야 돼.
Oh no.
컷.
컷이야.
컷.
찾으러 가야 돼.
Oh.
형 이렇게 하면 안 되지.
trying so hard.
Is it milk? It is milk. That's right. They said that.
아, 잘 나왔네.
So interesting, these two. The cake.
미안해 얘들아. 시간이 얼마 남지
Oh, I
않았어.
just got chills.
미리 이렇게 인사를 할게. 나 이제 돌아가야 돼.
Wait.
Yeah,
용복이는 어디 갔어?
yeah. He was filming with them. Wait,
용복이가 누구야? 우리랑 같이 찍었잖아.
what do you mean? What did he just say? He said who?
용복이는 어디
But
갔어?
Lino remembers him.
응? 용복이가 누구야? 우리랑 같이 찍었잖아. 그게 누구인데?
What did he do?
용복이 어디 갔어?
용복이가 누구야?
용복이?
Ginjin? Ginjin? What? He
Ginjin
went
went.
after him. Oh, the song. We're doing that. He was not. He was. Was he there? That
Wait. No. Wait. Hold on.
he's
He's
beat.
beat up.
Is this a different version of him? Why is he looking at him like that? He doesn't. Like he doesn't know who he is. That sounds like fire.
Blew it out.
The candle.
We blew out the candle.
No, that was not long enough. I'm actually taking back everything I said in the beginning. Give me the minute 50 second one, because this is not long enough. I need one even shorter so that it doesn't hurt me like this.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that I've experienced different types of heartbreak in my life, but I don't know if anything will be as heartbreaking as the words, "Who's Youngbok?" My God.
That wasn't there. Was he there to like reset it?
So my thing is, I'm kind of curious. Was he? Because we heard this argument in the beginning, and Lino is the one that's injured. He's the one that's got all the bruises, and Felix didn't. And it's like he kept intentionally putting him in the path of the other people so that he would like.
Did he sacrifice him? Okay, so
Have them?
here's my thing is, okay, so just inferring from what the beginning to this one intro, it seems like maybe he's got a troubled home life or someone in his
Or
life,
He
right?
got in a fight. Well, did he
But-
get
but
in
they
a
were
fight
screaming.
with Felix?
It's
Though?
not-
'Cause Felix is injured in the end, similar to how.
I mean, maybe it has nothing to do with it, but like hold on. Let me put these back on really quick. Listen to the intro really quick.
I was about to press the wrong button.
Also kind of sounds like fire. And then it turns into film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did sound like
Fighting.
a woman's voice
Yeah.
almost.
Did he blow? Did it blow? Blow out a candle.
Also like bottles as well.
Did you hear him blow the candle out too?
Pause. It wouldn't let me pause.
I don't know if that has to do with why he's hurt here, but I don't know what's happening. That's what it sounded like to me, because it sounded like they were throwing something, maybe
Sound like bottles to me.
and screaming. So I was thinking maybe like parents, and maybe I don't know. But so is this candle or this cake? I'm almost wondering because we saw this candle and this cake also used by Felix, and the ones preceding this, which I can't ever remember which one is it. On track. It's on track. There's mixtape on track, mixtape on, and then there's the
View.
B
Mhm.
me unveil, but and then the view. Yeah, I know I said that all out of order, but he has the cake in the view, and I can't remember if it's on track or O because because the titles are similar, I always get them mixed up. I can't ever keep them straight. But he also blows out a candle as well. So I'm almost like, is that the sign that this is a new version or the version's ending? That was God telling me, yes, I'm onto something.
We're onto something.
Be right back. Okay, so basically what I was saying was, now that we've been interrupted by a higher power, I guess, the higher power's doorbell, was curious if that's just, maybe it's just a placeholder for it, but it always just seemed like whenever he blows the candle out, maybe something changes or they restart or what.
Go to a different place.
What I think is interesting too is that their play seems to be also about them.
Mm-hmm.
So
say
my question is also too, in this entire thing, like you said, he put Lino in the path of them, right? He specifically showed up. Lino didn't know who he was. He was like, "Who are you?" And he showed up, basically put him here, and you see like Lino gain confidence, and he just looks happier, and his heels or cuts are gone. So it's almost like he was healing, right, with the other members, and you really don't see the other members interact with Felix that much, except for that one scene with like with the straw and stuff, and like maybe when they were acting slightly, but like you don't. He's kind of separate from everyone. The only one you really see him interacting with the most is Lino, and they kind of just seem like they're like this for the majority of it, which is interesting.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to go back.
I think you were. You were.
I was trying to go to this. Protagonists who came to see old friends and must
Old
go
friends.
back again. So it's like,
So
did
that's
he come back to like
visit them again because they're not there wherever he is,
or like to get Lino back with him, but he has to go, and so he gets him back in their path, and he has, even though he remembers them all, he has to go, so they don't remember him anymore.
Do you think maybe the Felix at the end is the Felix that's supposed to be in this timeline?
My thought in this is like, did Felix exist this whole time, like in this timeline? And
Right.
like, I know we saw Annie interact, but Annie's been a focal point in other ones before, and so it's not that surprising to me that Annie was interacting with him. But even in the scene, like
the
was
bus
like,
scene.
No, yes, that too.
Where
but
he says,
there
I
was-
have to go back, and they're like, huh, yeah, this girl, whatever. But they're also all sleeping, and he's the only one awake.
No, I meant the one over here. Oh, it's like he's here with Chan, and I noticed, I was thinking, oh no, he's not interacting with anybody, and then like,
Okay.
he's still not responding to him.
Yeah.
He's like kind of doing his own things. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too far, but yes, then the bus scene where he of course says the striking line of I have to go back now, and nobody's awake to hear it. Everybody's asleep except for him.
Product placement.
Samsung.
It's not like anyone here is the
no.
ambassador or has anything to do, or a sponsorship with Samsung.
But then I found it interesting how
It also,
Hyunjin is the one who chases after. Like everybody else is just like,
who the heck?
what? And Hyunjin specifically goes after Lino, but we don't see him again.
Also, it happens when they're like watching after this movie
He's not
has
in
been
the film anymore.
After this movie has been recorded and they're watching it on their own and going to celebrate, then he's gone. And then the Felix that shows up at the end really seems like he doesn't know who Lino is. So maybe there is another Felix, or in this timeline they don't know him, or this Felix is almost like the one that went back to his place, or he reset or something. The other one obviously went back somewhere else.
Interesting to me, this one too is back in that uniform as well.
Yes.
Wait, was he in the uniform
In the
every
beginning.
time we see him? Or did he change?
Did he ever yeah, he
Okay,
changed.
he changed. Okay.
But in the beginning he was in that uniform.
Yes, he
But
was in that
he's
uniform, and so he's
also
back in the
hurt.
uniform.
It's almost like they've switched spots.
He seems so relieved to see him, and Felix is just sitting there. But he's like in the exact same place that he was. It's so weird.
It is weird.
So I guess, like, I don't know. I'm getting like, of
When's
course,
SKZFLIX
parallel
2?
universe, or I'm getting like imaginary friend type where he wasn't even like fully there, even though I know Annie interacted with him. Or yeah, he did talk to him, but like nobody else really interacted with him that much. So
Well, we've seen him in the other music vid. There was one point I remember where they were all remembering each other. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's on. I'm gonna look this up afterwards. I'm gonna get this straight. On Track or whichever one it was, and they were in the supermarket and Ian, I think, was going to grab something, and then Felix shows up and like grabs it, and he like laughs, and then it was actually like that didn't happen.
mm-hmm.
And then he kind of looked up, like he like looked up, and that actually he wasn't there. So I'm just kind of like, how long has this been going on? I need to know. I need answers.
Like you said, SKZFLIX 2.
He's also kind of almost blurry in some of the images, which was interesting.
Well, so if I don't think I'm going to be able to find it again, but there was that scene specifically too where they're together, but he has the lens flare over him, and that's when I started to think, like,
I know what you're talking about.
He had it all over his face, and Lino was like kind of
Well,
in the.
Like I said, there was a spot here when they were put on both of them. Felix was in the focus.
Mhm.
Lino was blurred out completely. It was just, I mean, that could have just been because that's who we were supposed to be looking at, but.
I just felt like there were several times where it was like kind of putting Felix to the side of like he's here but he's not here, and so that could, like I said, be some sort of like that, like we were talking about the parallel kind of, maybe he really was there and now that timeline has been erased and nobody remembers him but one or maybe two. I don't know.
So cute. It was when Han saw him.
That's right. When he saw his actor, not actors, he saw his one.
Yes. And he was specifically looking at, it's like he knew. This book broke my heart right here. He's looking for an escape, to be something else, to be free.
And Felix looks at him like, yeah, I get you.
He does. He looks like he knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
There's
like our actor.
Yeah.
And there's two of them that are acting
Like this.
in these scenes. Yes. So, very interesting.
This is me right now.
Huh? I want to know where's Youngbok. I know who's Youngbok, but I want to know where's Youngbok.
Flame. I think that's the most interesting, is this flame.
I mean, I was expecting to watch a whole movie, but I wasn't expecting to watch a whole movie, if you know what I mean.
I hope they give us a full MV for Leave, because I would like to see more of more of this, like soon, like as in soon, you know, like in the next couple weeks, you know.
I don't know who did their cinematic work, but props to them. The song sounds amazing. Their acting, like I said in the last one, that they deserved an award for their acting, and now I add 1,200 more layers on top of that because they need an award for this acting. It went straight to my heart.
It seemed like they were more in a college setting here, didn't they? To you?
Yeah.
In the first ones we saw, they were in a high school.
Yeah, it did. Well, or either that or like after school, because they're out of uniform and stuff like that. So it could also be just like after school type.
They're too cool looking for high
They're-
school. But one of
You'd
the
think
one of
they're
the
just too cool
the
looking
classroom
in
they were
general.
in when they were talking
Yeah,
about
it
what
was
that
bigger.
looked kind of like a college room. But I mean, what, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that wasn't. But
I'm gonna need them to stop pulling at my heartstrings so much, because at this point I'm gonna stop having any if they keep plucking them right out of my chest.
plucking reminds me of a chicken, and chicken reminds me of Felix. Where's Felix? Instead of where's Waldo, I need someone to make a where's Felix. Where's Youngbok?
I don't ever want to hear the words "Who's Youngbok" ever again in my life.
I am so interested. I really do hope we get more.
Wow.
All right, we could probably talk for another 30 minutes. We should
Let us know what y'all think.
stop
I know
ourselves.
there's always like a lot of different theories, and there's a lot of different interpretations and different things that y'all may see that we did not catch. So let us know. But
Yes,
like she
blow our
said,
minds in the comments, because I know it's coming. I can feel it.
so interested. We are so blown away by everything that just happened. They are amazing. This is amazing, and I want to know more. Part 2, where you at, bruh? All
We're
right.
waiting.
Why you mad, bro? I'm mad because I'm on part 2. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this with us. We love you so much. What?
Who's young?
No.
Okay.
Why would you say that to
Sorry,
me?
I'm sorry.
We will see you in the next one. Bye.